What's going on today, guys? I'm Brian with Level Up Reptiles, and today we're going to be going over a clutch update. As some of you know, we cut a clutch about 10 days ago. They're all shut out. They're ready to be looked at. That being said, I got this ultra male girl. Some of you may have seen the video when I was talking about defensive ball pythons. I just thought I'd bring her back up. She has calmed down tremendously here within, we got her in the spring, and I've never really been tagged before I bought this girl, and she got me a lot. But I think we're back in business here with, she's calm. Defense is gone, but this is our spot nose ultra male girl. Extremely pretty. Really, video doesn't give her any justice whatsoever. But I just thought I'd share her. We're hoping to get her breeding probably next year. She's about 500 grams right now. She's got a ways to go, but next year should be the time for her. But we got, with the clutch, we got 9 eggs. We're going to be showing only 8 babies. Unfortunately, one was really kinked in the egg and it didn't survive. So we got 8. We did end up with a couple bells, so stay tuned for those. They're pretty awesome. That's kind of what we're going for this clutch. But without further ado, let's take a look. Okay, guys. So here we go. This is the first one that actually, if you looked at that video, he was the first one out of the egg. He was out of the egg before we even, opened the egg box. He was ready to go. He is just a pastel. Figured we'll weigh him as we go, just to kind of see where we're at. And he's probably the smallest one in the clutch, I'd say, probably even too. He's all balled up. Why they call them ball pythons. But he was super fired up out of the egg. I ain't really messed with him too much to know. And, he's 85 grams. They did have him. Some of them did have a mill. All of them but 3 took their first mill. He was one of them that took his first mill. So he's a little bigger than I thought. 85 grams. So he's off to a good start. Alright. Now this one here is, I believe it's all the genes. I'm just taking them in order of how I have them in the rack. I really believe this one to be a super pastel, lesser inchy. I actually think I hit 2 of these. You'll see the other one in a minute. They're pretty much identical, but they are really cool looking. Take a look at the pattern. Inchy and lesser, I really like what they do, and this super pastel really does a number on it. Blushes it out. Get that head. But let's see what he weighs. 73 grams. He's actually one of the ones that ate as well. And here is the same thing. I did sex them. One is a male and one's a female. I'm right offhand, I'm not sure which one's which. But same thing, really blushed out. Got the inchy lesser combo. That inchy just gets rid of all the alien heads. Really cool. You got some orange flaming going on. I really like how these turned out. They're really cool. And also, all these are 50% head hypo. I'm not real sure if we'll hold one back or not. Maybe if one of them tests hypo, we might. But I don't know how many we're actually going to test. I don't even know if I'll test any of them. But really cool. See what you weigh. She was one of the ones that didn't eat the first go around. And yep, it's 70 grams. So neat. It's pretty nice to get 2 all geners out of it. This ended up being a pretty nice clutch overall, as we'll see here in just a few. And as we move along here, this is Just a single gene inchy. But I've never hatched a single gene inchy. I know that's what it is, but I just didn't realize how, how orange they are right out of the egg. I think it's nice looking. Definitely a nice example of an inchy anyway. Let's take a look. Once again, all balled up. 82 grams. You gonna let us look at you? No. But, and here is a lesser inchy pastel. So we missed on the super pastel on this one, which is fine with me. Actually, I may like this a little bit better just because it ain't so blushed out. But definitely that lesser inchy pastel. It does look good. It's identical to Mom. That's what she is, a lesser inchy pastel. Once again, 50% het hypo. Kind of looking around. What do you weigh? 76. So everything so far has been between 75 and 85. Which is fine. I like when they don't stay balled up for these videos, be able to show them out a little bit better. Let's try this. Try to. So here's what I believe is a lesser pastel. We missed inchy on the lesser, which is fine with me. A little bit of variation. We did end up with a lot of lesser inchies. Like I said, they look cool, but I like to have a little variation as well. Lesser pastel, this is exactly the same as what Dad was, a lesser pastel. Once again, it is 50% het hypo. See what he weighs. He's at 76 as well. But yeah, I really like this. This is I bought Dad as a hatchling, and looks really similar to what Dad did at this age. Okay, now what you guys were been waiting on this whole video for, I'm sure, is the 2 bells we hit. I'll put one on the scale. And these were the other 2 that didn't eat for some reason, which is weird. Both bells didn't eat. So he's at 68. You're at 68 and a half. Slightly bigger. So we'll take a look at this one first while that one sits there and chills. Let me know what you guys think about this, though. They are bells, but I don't know if they grow out of this after a couple sheds or what. But you see that red in that eye? They both have it, and I don't know. I've seen some pictures with some bells having their eyes like that, like they were smaller like these. So I assume they grow out of it, but it definitely has a red shimmer to it. But underneath that red, they are blue. Just odd, something I didn't expect. This one's a little more all over the place. No, we want to look at your face. Yeah, you see that little red shimmer in it? It's odd. It's odd to me. But yeah, get at that angle, you can definitely tell they're blue. But, I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Again, there's the blue, but once you get it turned all the way around, that red does come in a little bit. I don't know if it's just the light hitting it just right. Maybe. Kind of like when you take a picture and somebody's eyes are red. Maybe. But I can see it without the camera too, so I don't know. Let me know. This guy's on a mission to go away. But I really like him. I'm glad we hit 2. We technically hit 3. Like I said, but the third one, it was severely kinked. It was actually the one that did pip, and it did come out of the egg, and it was really kinked. So he didn't make it. But we got 2. It makes you really appreciate the healthy ones, no matter what the genetics are. There we have it. Alright guys, if you really enjoyed that video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Once again, I'm Brian with Level Up Reptiles. We'll see you later.